Good day everyone, I am Cadet Virgilio de Gracia, a second-year student from the University of Cebu Maritime Education and Training Center. I am here to show you an educational video as part of our Marine Environment Prelim project. What is marine environment? We depend on seas for our survival. They are also essential for our economic prosperity, social well-being, and quality of life. Yet, the marine environment is deteriorating fast, and we need to find a better ways to manage it. The marine environment includes the waters of seas and estuaries, the seabed and its subsoils, and all marine wildlife and its sea and coastal habitats. It is a precious asset, a heritage that must be protected, conserved, and properly valued. The ultimate aim is to keep our oceans and seas biologically diverse and dynamic, and also safe, clean, healthy, and productive. The marine environment is a vital resource for life on Earth. Marine ecosystems perform a number of key environmental functions. They regulate the climate, prevent erosions, accumulate and distribute solar energy, absorbs carbon dioxide, and maintain biological control. The seas and oceans are our greatest source of biodiversity. They cover 71% of Earth's surface, and they contain 90% of the biosphere. The marine environment is also a great contributor to economic prosperity, social well-being, and quality of life.
Marine pollution is an issue that has been a global concern for the past several decades, fearing that it will most probably continue to be so for several decades more. Here are the major sources of marine pollution: intentional discharge, oil spills, littering, ocean mining, toxic chemicals from industries, and land runoff. Shipping industry also generates negative impacts on the marine environment, including air pollution, greenhouse gas emissions, release of ballast water containing aquatic invasive species, historical use of antifoulants, oil and chemical spills, dry bulk cargo releases, garbage, underwater noise, and more. Our bad habits can create a devastating effect to the marine environment. The oil spilled in the ocean could get into the gills and feathers of marine animals, which make it difficult for them to move or fly properly or feed their children. It would also cause the disruption to the cycle of coral reefs, depletes oxygen content in the water, failure in the reproductive system of sea animals. It also affects on food chain. Chemicals used in the industries and agriculture get washed into the rivers, and from there are carried into the oceans. These chemicals do not get dissolved and sink at the bottom of the ocean. Small animals ingest these chemicals and are later eaten by large animals, which then affect the whole food chain. Our major source of food is also the ocean. That's also the reason why marine pollution affects human health. Animals from impacted food chain are eaten by humans, which affect their health as toxins from these contaminated animals get deposited in the tissues of people and can lead to cancer, birth defects, or long-term health problems. The International Convention for the Prevention of Pollution from Ships, or MARPOL, is the main international convention covering prevention of pollution of the marine environment by ships from operational or accidental causes. The MARPOL Convention was adopted on the 2nd of November 1973 at International Maritime Organization. The Protocol of 1978 was adopted in response to a spate of the tanker accidents in 1976 to 1977. As the 1973 MARPOL Convention had not yet entered into the force, the 1978 MARPOL Protocols absorbed the parent convention. The combined instrument entered into the force on the 2nd of October 1983. In 1997, a protocol was adopted to amend the convention of a new Annex 6 was added which entered into force on the 19th of May 2005. MARPOL has been updated by amendments through the years. The convention includes regulations aimed to prevent and minimizing pollution from ships, both accidental pollution and that from routine operation, and currently includes 6 technical annexes. Special areas with strict controls on operational discharges are included in most annexes. And these are the annexes. Annex 1. Regulation for the prevention of pollution by oil. Annex 2. Regulation for the control of pollution by noxious liquid substances in bulk. Annex 3. Prevention of pollution by harmful substances carried by sea in package form. Annex 4. Prevention of pollution by sewage from ships. Annex 5. Prevention of pollution by garbage from ships. And Annex 6. Prevention of air pollution from ships.